There's another little story I may tell you. The 10th man story, if some of you are familiar with, or shall I say that? You must have heard of it. Did you? You know?
You told me. Go ahead.
I did, yeah. Okay, the good old days, in the ancient times when education was all orally transmitted from a guru to a disciple. Yes, there you require a guru because in those times there were no papers, no media, no stored books or anything to convey the knowledge. Mm-hmm. So it has to come through the mouth of a teacher. So the gurus used to have their own little schools. They were called as Gurukula. So the students have to go to the guru, serve him and his family, live with him and learn the knowledge. By about 12 years of age or so, usually the boys are sent away to the school to spend time for years with the guru. So a group of kids like that were sent to the teacher, and the teacher advises them after a few years of our teaching and all that, go on a pilgrimage. So 10 boys start on a pilgrimage. On en route, they had to cross a river. So these boys being boys, they said we will all jump in, swim across, reach the other bank. But one of them, a wiser guy, says, let us all hold hands as we cross. As they were crossing, suddenly there was a big torrential flood and all these boys go helter-skelter. They panic, each one of them somehow reach the other shore. Then they want to take a head count. So they all stand up and one guy goes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They find only 9. What happened to the 10th? Then that fellow says, come on, you sit down, let me count. This fellow goes, all the others stand, and again that fellow counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Again, only 9. The 10th man is missing. They beat their hearts, they beat their heads, and then they search around for the 10th man. They couldn't find the 10th man. Then they feel one fellow is really lost, and he is drowned in the river. They cry and wail and create a scene. Suddenly, a little wiser older guy comes along and says, you're all okay, or the 10 are there, because he has been watching from the other shore when the boys were crossing. And he says, you're all safe, all the 10 are there. That itself pacifies them. This is called as indirect knowledge, that we are safe, the world is Brahman. So this knowledge itself pacifies the mind. So the first thing is to get that pacification. But then I need to have total faith in that statement until I still realize that all the 10 are there. So first thing is this mediated knowledge that all the 10 are safe, and that is what the Upanishads convey. They can't convey beyond that anything. Then once you experientially realize yourself, all the 10 are there, you don't require any other guide to tell us. So even Upanishads and Vedas become junk. So the Vedas also have no significance for somebody who has already realized it. So knowledge is significant only until the point the realization comes. So here it is indirect knowledge, and with that faith on that, you question that guru. Where is that 10th man? He says, you are that, tat tvam asi. So that is the instructional statement. Still there is no realization. You are that is just an information content loaded onto my brain. then, aha, I am that. That realization dawns. That is Aham Brahma Asmi. I am myself that. This is a experiential statement. Tat Tvam Asi is an identity statement of that and you being one, is an instructional statement. After the instruction, when the aha moment comes, we didn't lose any 10th man, I am the 10th man. Aham Brahmasmi is the realizational statement. And this realization is coming not because the 10th man has been produced anew somewhere. He has not come out of blue. He has been always there. So this world is always here as Brahman. We don't have to produce a Brahman in us. We are already Brahman. For this already Brahman, there is another very popular story in the Upanishads. Some of you must have heard about it because it's a very common story, everybody talks about it. Like a lady, she had a beautiful necklace, a costly one. She has been wearing it, has been very proud of it, but somehow it slips and goes back a little, and Indian old ladies, they will have big plait of hair and that's all hidden there. And she couldn't find or feel her necklace, such a costly one, a precious one, coming from generations on, it has that value. She is missing. She panics. She runs hither and thither. She couldn't locate it. She searches all over the world, all over her house. She couldn't find it. Somebody says, well, here it is already on your own neck. She gets relief. So she did not get any new necklace. She did not lose any necklace at any point of time. It has always already been with her. So this Brahman we are talking about is always already with us. Only the illusory feeling of I am separate and somehow the world is out there. That illusory feeling only keeps us apart. Shall I stop here and at least give a break for a few questions?